Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Lynn Loving Life and I am Lynn. I am so glad to have you. Today I am going to be doing something different. I'm going to be doing a little chit chatty, get ready with me. I have to film a video for Motivational Mondays on I Am Grenadian, and today I felt like doing a little makeup. So I said, you know what, why not get my YouTube girls to sit and watch me do my makeup while we talk about life a little. So yeah, let's get into it. I have already done my eyebrows. I've already done my eyebrows because that is a tedious process that could take a little while. I realized that doing my eyebrows could take a little while, especially when I'm talking. So I've done my eyebrows, well, concealed at the bottom of them. So let's get into that. Alright, so I'm going to do my foundation. For foundation, I'm going to be using Revlon Color Stay as well as the L'Oreal True Match. My color in Revlon Color Stay is 450 Mocha, and I mix it with the L'Oreal True Match in C9.5 because I like the color that I get from that. I like the consistency of Revlon. It gives me a little more coverage than this. So this is my everyday kind of combination. No, note well, I am not a makeup artist. I am not professional, but I do my makeup well enough. So just watch with me. This is going to be very simple. So yeah, this is just what I do when I want to give myself a little extra lift for filming. So I take one pump, and I'm not going to be telling you everything I do. So let me not start like that. So I'm going to be mixing my foundation. So what I'm going to be speaking about today, I'm going to be speaking about processing the opinion of others when it comes to doing things that you really want to do in your life. So I just mix these two foundations together. So yeah, I realized, right, with social media and most of us, all of us actually, being on social media, having access to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all those sites, I have found that now we are most susceptible to hearing and seeing the opinion of others on things that we do, and formulating opinions on things that other people do as well. And that can present a problem in that you are now bombarded with a lot more, and it can actually cause some people, come on, focus, right? It can actually cause some people to not do what they really want to do in life, because they're so scared of what other people might say and what they might think. Now, it was all well and good when you didn't know what they were saying, when people kept their opinion private because they have nowhere else. They may speak about it at their kitchen table, or they speak about it in their verandas with other people, and you just didn't know because it didn't come back to you. But now people have the ability to share their opinions on Facebook. They share their opinions as statuses about you, about your life, about what you choose to do. And it can paralyze some people. You may have a big dream that a lot of people just don't understand, and people share their opinions about what you want to do, and you're so scared to even continue. I mean, it's human. I believe that it is. I believe that caring about what other people feel and what they say, it's human, because we grow up and we're social beings, and we grow up in communities, especially in the Caribbean. We grow up in communities where you talk to people, your parents talk to people about what they think you should do. Other people have an input in your life, You go to church and everybody else tell you about what they should do. But then you grow up and you realize at the end of the day, you have to make decisions by yourself. And it can be a little confronting, It can cause you to doubt yourself and develop this fear. I have battled with that because I believe that what I want to do, what I like to do, it is not the conventional thing. It's not being a doctor. It's not being a teacher. It's not being a lawyer. And, it could cause people to watch you like, who does she think she is? Who, for she to be talking about, how to become self-aware. Is she even self-aware? And then you have to battle with you going through your journey, because even while I'm speaking about some of these things, I like to drag my foundation down here because no masky thingy. But anyways, yeah, as I was saying, um, I always have to confront the idea that I am going through these things myself while I speak about it. I don't like to speak about things theoretically. So a lot of the times I go through what I speak about, or I would have went through it before. And it is hard dealing with that. It is hard dealing with, going through self-esteem issues, going through self-awareness issues, going through finding your purpose, going through body image issues, all of those things. And at the same time, just having this deep need to want to say something to somebody else who may be going through that, and having to wonder, I wonder what this person would say. And I learned to free myself of the opinion of others. It is not my business, quite frankly. People's opinion is not my business. And that is not me being cocky. That is not me thinking I know it all. It's just not my business. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. Everybody's entitled to feel how they want to feel, say what they want to say. That is your prerogative. And I am entitled to making my decision based on what I know about me, and that is just what it is. So let me start concealing. I use LA Girl Pro Concealer. Let me just start concealing. Yeah. And I don't, like, for days like this, I don't do much of a lighter highlight. I just do this most of the times to conceal. I sometimes get some darkness under my eyes, so I just do that to conceal that and to give me a slight highlight. Nothing too big, for when I, like, as compared to when I'm maybe going out or something. This will blend out quite naturally, if you ask me. Yeah. So yeah, I've learned that I mean, you have your right to have an opinion. I can't fault you for that. I mean, God give you a brain, think. That's nice. It's working. That's good. That's how I say it. Like, it's working, because there was a time when I wouldn't post certain things. I wouldn't say certain things because what would this person think, or how would they react, and who do I think I am? I am Lynn with a purpose. You understand what I'm saying? I'm Lynn with a purpose, and I'm here, and I'm meant to be great. If you do not want to be witness to that greatness, that is your business. You understand what I'm saying? I maybe say you understand what I say 99 times, but that is how you have to see it. You can't study much about how much people would think, because I believe, right, at the end of your days, when you're dying, at whatever age that is, and if you don't die suddenly, or if you had the chance to ask yourself a question, like this question would come up first. I honestly believe that the question would be, have you lived life to your fullest potential? Did you do what you honestly believed you were sent here to do? And God forbid the answer is no, and the reason is because I was afraid of what other people think. I think that is scary. That is more scary to me than the opinion of others. That one day I would get to ask myself that question. Did you live life to your fullest potential? Did you do what you wanted to do? And I'm scared that the answer would be no, and the reason would be because I was scared of what other people would think. So every time, I am confronted with fear about what other people would say, I have to ask myself this question. What if you have to answer this question at the end of your life? Would you regret? Would you say, what if I did this? What if I didn't study what Mr. John said? What if Mr. John wasn't right? What if the people on Facebook who are saying, hey, who she thinks she is, or the people on Instagram who are saying who she thinks she is, what if they didn't know who they were? You understand? And that's the next thing. A lot of people laugh at you, laugh at your ideas, not because they're bad, but because the people, they in themselves don't believe in themselves. They haven't reached the level that you've reached in your mind. And so they can't process how you could be so bold and so brave to want to step out the way that you want to step out. I hope you guys are understanding what I am saying. But yeah, don't ever allow anybody in their inability to process life and in their inability to be brave cause you to doubt your ability to process, to be brave, to live out your potential. Don't allow them to do that. Don't give them the satisfaction. No, sir. Because I just want to be, at the end of my life, what I want to be is happy that I would have done what God sent me here to do. I want to be happy that I would have touched a life, happy that I would have inspired somebody, and it doesn't matter if the way I choose to do it is not the conventional way. It doesn't matter if it's the way I choose to do it is not the way that everybody else would have gone about it. What it matters is that I dared to do it. And I don't care about your opinion. I really do. I really don't. I mean, I don't care about if you thought, you know, it wasn't the thing to do. If you thought, oh, Lynn was so bright, why didn't she go and do law? Because that is what I wanted to do when I was younger. I wanted to be a lawyer. But at some point I wanted to be a doctor, and then I went to college and discovered law and I fell in love. But yeah, I set all the places that I could concealer with this Revlon Nearly Naked Nearly Naked powder in dark. Yeah, that's just for when I am doing everyday makeup. So yeah, I wanted to be a lawyer. At one point I wanted to be a doctor. That was when I was in secondary school, and then I decided, nah, I didn't know. When I went into college, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Then I decided I wanted to be a lawyer. And then it just so happened that God and life chose a totally different direction. I ended up becoming a social scientist. I did my undergrad in behavioral science, and I'm looking to do my master's in mediation. So it's something totally different. And I'm looking to do my master's simply because I want to do it. But in the grand scheme of things, I want to be a motivational speaker, an inspirational person. I don't want to live an 8-to-5 life. I am totally different to what I thought I would have been. And some people may never understand that, you know, and I'm okay with that. And even with my weight loss journey and sharing things about that journey online, is like, some people would not understand why I feel the need to go up on Facebook on Wednesdays and show my very little progress. Sometimes I go back instead of going forward. Sometimes I gain weight instead of losing weight. Sometimes I'm so ashamed when that happened that I don't do weight loss Wednesdays. And I've just said to myself, enough is enough. I mean, you wouldn't always win, but there is something to learn from you winning. And how dare you keep that lesson to yourself because you're scared of what other people think, you know? Yeah, so be authentic. All I want to say in the grand scheme of things is that it really doesn't matter what other people think, right? I'm putting some dimension to my face, right? By using a Sasha blush powder in brown. I think matte brown is, yeah, matte brown. Yeah, so it really and truly doesn't matter what other people think. I would continue doing a little bit too much. Yeah, but I'll blend this out. But I'll continue doing what I want to do, because at the end of life, you're not there answering that question to me. And it is scary to think that I would be disappointed in myself even on my deathbed because I chose to listen to you and your limited view. You understand? So this is my I hope I like to talk. I hope what I'm saying is making sense to everybody. But my admonishment to you is to always weigh the benefits of people's opinion, because some people have really, really great opinion, you know, and it comes out of a place of love, and when they share it, you can maybe sit down and think about it and say, I see where you're coming from. It's not discouraging, it's trying to build me, and I get that. And though now is the time for you to start making noise. Excuse me, right? And I get that there are some people who truly love you and they want what's best for you. It's just I'm adding just a slight touch of blush. I don't like too much, but I like how it adds color to my face. Yeah. So there are some people who really and truly just love you and they want to see what's best for you. I get that. And for me and in my life, I truly appreciate that every time, that there are people who would take the time off to maybe come to my inbox and say, why don't you do it that way? Or I think, this way would be better. Or, any little pointers, and share their opinion with me, share their wisdom with me. I like that, right? I like that. I value that. I value the opinions of more experienced people. I think that has gotten me very far, even in my conventional job. It has gotten me very, very, very far. And I appreciate the opinion of others. I do. But it is not the deciding factor, and I have learned to balance. Balance is key. Balance. Using how I use their opinion. You understand? Just give myself a little more lip balm, because I'm not sure if I want any lipstick. I want it to look a little naturally. Or maybe I should do a little give the makeup a little pop, right? Yeah. But yeah, I've learned to balance the opinion of others. I've learned to take everything with a grain of salt, and at the end of the day, when I'm making my decision, ask myself, really and truly, what do you want to do? And does it feed into your purpose? Yeah? That is what I do. At the end of the day, that is how I make my decision. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's the makeup. Very simple. But yeah, I hope you guys got what I was saying. This is a 17 minute video, so I would have been rambling for some time. This normally takes me like 10 minutes, but yeah, I hope you guys got what I was saying. While the opinion of others may hold value, it should not be your end-all be-all. Your end-all be-all should be, am I living life according to my purpose, according to what I want to do, according to where God has put me and what purpose He has placed on my life? And if you found that yes, you are, if you found that what you're doing is in line with your purpose, then go full ahead. It doesn't matter who doesn't believe. It doesn't matter who doesn't understand. All it matters is, at the end of the day, it's feeding into your purpose, because at the end of life, you have to answer for you. That's me. That's all there is to it. So yes, guys, this here is my very simple makeup when I am doing makeup for I Am Grenadian. Once my eyebrows on it, eyebrows good. Sometimes a bold lip, and a very natural face. So thank you so much for viewing my first Get Ready With Me. I hope it was not boring. If it was, I'm sorry. I'll do better next time. If there's anything you want me to talk about, if you like this format, let me know in the comments below. And if this is your first time here on Lynn Loving Life, I beg you, I'm sorry, I ask you, subscribe, my friend. We will be doing these things more. We will be getting better, and I just want to grow with you. I want us to grow together. So thank you so much for viewing again. I love you. Have a nice one. Have a great week. Bye.